What's up everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and today we're going to be reacting to episode number 2 of Series 3 for Broadchurch. So, yeah, we got a completely new case going around, of course, with the sexual assault on Trish at that party with 80 guests. Great party, great party. It wasn't great though at the end, it seems, after that sexual assault happened, and now we've got a new mystery on our hands, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see how they do take this path. Like I said in my last reaction, I am a bit, I am wondering how they're going to take this, and I am very, very intrigued to see. I'm going to just pick the volume up to see how they do take this. So yeah, it should be a very, very interesting, season on our hands. It was great seeing a lot of Alec and Ellie in the last episode, and the way it just opens doors for like how interesting Series 3 can be. It was just really, really great for this first episode. So with that said, episode number 2 of Series 3 for Broadchurch. Let's go. Drink healthy. I told everyone on my Open Black reaction, drink healthy, especially if it's hot. It's actually quite cool in here. Ooh. Why am I telling you this? I have no idea.
No. Don't know if I'm comfortable with this.
Dude!
Not comfortable? How old are you, son?
23.
You're
Same age as me. But I would be, come
I was
on.
in charge today.
If this is helping, you do.
And most days, really. I've totally got authority to take decisions. But the business belongs to my family. My dad's the legal owner, but he's more interested in playing golf, so he lets me run things.
Unless
it's not exactly difficult.
He did it.
The anglers and then a kebab on the way home.
Ah, romantic. And she'll confirm this story, will she?
Should do.
Yeah, of course.
If you're not bullshit. Ooh.
Suppose you want her details and all.
Please.
Look at Ellie.
Keen on himself.
No,
He's got like
very nice
model
fishing
pictures
twine.
and all that.
Test that against the
fishing
fireballs
thing.
from Trish's restaurants.
But even if it's a match, what does that
And he seemed a bit hesitant helping out.
Increases the pro.
It'll offer content from a wider area using pooled resources.
So basically merging, I guess.
People need their own
Or
lines
absorbing, I
reflected.
guess.
That's the whole point. We're redefining what we mean by local. Oh, for God's sake.
Damn.
When's all this supposed to happen? The lease runs out 4 weeks on Friday.
Time's up, I guess.
Broadchurch Echo has served that town for more than a century. It matters to people.
Well, everything does
Then they should
end.
be buying it in greater numbers.
Ooh, what? Everything does end.
I found my mum's vibrator when I was 12.
No, you didn't.
I asked her what it was for.
No.
She said?
She said it was a whisk. Don't tell Dad. I thought it was weird for a whisk. Oh, God, her face.
Should I be watching this?
Not what to think about it.
It's great to see these two are like in a better position than Series 2's beginning.
I haven't even met her yet.
I know, but we need to move the investigation.
We need to get
forward
faster.
fast, and she's our main source of evidence. If she could do her interview,
Because
as soon as possible,
like
make
she
a
said,
massive
like
difference.
memory could be hazy. This whole thing could be screwed up.
First meeting.
I've said it.
It's
right?
great to
How
see
amazing
these
you
two
are
are
for choosing to do this
also,
job.
are on awesome terms.
You just try to butter me up.
No, I've done that. I'm being honest now. So proud
This
of
is
you.
what I want. No cat fights like episode 2 of season 2.
You might not think it, but you're doing amazingly. I'm not. You are.
Some could say brilliant.
You got up. You got dressed. You did your hair. Did
No,
your makeup.
but
you came here. You
I'm
talked to
loving
me.
this.
These are massive victories. These crimes, they make you feel like your control has been taken away, like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. But there is. And we're going to find that light together.
I love it. I love it. Just the way she's comforting Trish.
I'm so ashamed.
Don't be. I mean, yeah,
I wish you just killed me.
I mean, it's tough to go through this, but like Beth said, you'll win.
You alright?
What did it make sense of? Sexual offences.
I'm just thinking, is this why he's getting, like, is his daughter
Trish, we're going to release a statement later today about the attack.
Like, is he thinking about his daughter as well? Like, if the thing's still, if the attack is still out there, he could attack his daughter, especially
You have to do that, do you?
since she's like out late at night.
We exchanged pleasantries shortly after she got there, and then later on we exchanged unpleasantries.
Oh, well, that's
What do you mean
great.
by that?
Arguments, something like that,
It's not
which
very
could
nice
further.
seeing the woman you used to be married to drunk and cavorting with a lot of strange men. I mean, by all
Strange
accounts,
men?
she's slept with half a dozen blokes in the last few months. And God knows how many of them were at the party. It's embarrassing.
Ooh.
Technically, we are. I don't really like the idea of. Do I have to? Am I legally obliged?
Oh,
Fallen through.
Well, in that case, I'll decline for now. if that's
he's
all
got stuff that. Oh,
I don't like the idea of my DNA being on file until I know why and how it's being stored. I'm not a big fan of police hoarding biodata.
Is that right?
Is he trying to protect something, or is he just a bit paranoid? Who knows?
Well, at least we know how Trish got to the party.
Giving us a DNA sample.
Ouch.
That's a fair for me.
Dodging out that one as well.
Do this another time.
Sure.
Clear as a bell now, that radio. Yeah.
For now. Then it could be on the fritz at times, maybe. Who knows? Do you have something to... Ooh. Would he have something to do with it?
Coffee.
Probably not.
From the shack you like.
Thank you with the coffee.
11 grand for our little boy's life.
I know. It's...
What, £1 a year? Is that what he's worth?
It's
The
really,
standard
really
sum for murder
heartbreaking.
vendetta. What do you want us to
Like,
do? Turn it
you
down?
want
That
justice.
one put Joe Miller in prison.
I'm still fighting, Beth.
I still
That's
want
the problem.
justice. But I mean, Beth's kind of accepted it. It seems by her saying, "You're still fighting. That's the problem."
All right.
I'm feeling murderous.
Oh, I am too. Let's go, Joe.
Paul, no, people love you. You've pulled so many of us through.
You know, Paul, you should join the
And the
Wave
priest that
Rider.
people look to when they're hurting, and then desert when everything's okay.
It's all me. Yeah. I can see what he's saying. It's like they only come to me if they want something.
What did you say Lucas was off radio from on Saturday?
Paul and Maggie.
But he already had bookings in place.
Ouch.
There was rape, Leah. I'd be raped.
Damn. This is
the new statement
this is getting even more
Just
cushy.
waiting for the word from you to release.
Okay.
Let's just look Beth's like I know I said it over and over again, but Beth is a caring character anyways, and
This is Trish.
you know, seeing her
Trish is here for interview.
Thank you, Katie. Gosh, she really sets my teeth on edge.
You hate it so well.
and that face. Yeah, she is a bit of a that's spooker. I was gonna say she is a bit of
The
a
video evidence that will go forward as you.
I ordered a minicab from Budmouth Taxis.
A male driver.
Lucas, yeah, he's driven me before.
ooh.
We'd actually been for a drink once, sort of by accident. I think he thought
Like a date?
I had to
So
turn
he-
him down. This was the first time I'd seen him since.
And who did you talk to?
That could be encouraging, couldn't it? Like as a
You
motive.
can remember.
Quite.
I know this is going to be very difficult, but I need you to explain exactly what you mean by that.
Oh.
He had his penis inside my vagina. And he was moving back and forwards.
This is very,
It
very.
was rough.
I do feel so bad for
Hurt
her.
me inside.
Did you say anything?
Do you know who that person was?
No. No, he covered my eyes. I tried to struggle, but then he banged my head.
I guess he didn't say anything that would reveal the identity, maybe.
Last thing.
It would really help us if you could tell us.
Well, it's not connected.
Just to rule them out.
Yes.
No.
Please, Trish.
Right, fine. It was a stranger. It was someone I met online.
Trish, are you sure about
I
that?
want to stop. I want to stop.
Not yet.
I said I want to stop.
I don't think it was a stranger. Yeah, I got south, but I mean, these answers did have to come out, I guess. Oh. Is he washing? Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You have to clean everything, and you, my friend, are creeping up there. In terms of the suspicion. Well, he was anyways, wasn't he? Oh!
Hi, Dad.
I wasn't expecting to see you tonight.
Shut up or else. I would just tell him a message. Well, I know I wouldn't, but in my opinion, like, if it were me, I would just be like, dude, fuck off a bridge and, yeah, drown. I can make friends, you can make friends. Potato, potato. Bullshit. So surely that number can, be traced back to whoever sent it. Surely if Trish... I mean, I know this is a scary time for her, but it's also a complex time as well, because she's still got stuff she wants to keep hidden. And, yeah, it's still a scary time, obviously. But, you can hand that over, and that can, or unless they, somehow, try to get rid of it. But, someone must have obviously, whoever did it, obviously spied on Trish. Hence why, they sent that message, shut up, or else. Or else you will get thrown off a bridge. Yeah. Trying to shed some light on this grim thing. I mean, it's a pretty, crushing story. I mean, I felt it was really, really crushing when, Trish told her daughter about it, and you just felt the heartache. It was absolutely, horrific. Though I do really love the fact that Beth is helping out, not just because of the fact that she is a really, really, kind face, and she's got this, I think she's the right, not just in personality in terms of her being the right, support for Trish, but she's also been involved with, with Danny's murder and that, so she's been a victim of, an incident, and albeit it is a different one, but she's still been in a time of struggle. With more incidents that crop up, of course, with the whole, fact that Mark cheated on her, but still, she's struggled, and it's great that Beth is helping out someone who is currently struggling, whereas Beth has fared a bit better. Of course, it's still gonna affect her, but it all goes back to that discussion she had with Mark, like, Mark's still clinging on to the idea of, serving justice, which I'll get onto in a minute, whereas Beth it's still gonna be on top of her mind, but she can't do anything about it. Just, like the court has said, Joe's a free man, it's not gonna bring Danny back, so, she's got this, new chance with Liz anyways, but it's still, it's still something that, it's gonna be on top of her mind, but like I said, I think she's a compatible person to help out, so that's really, really, good stuff. But, yeah, it was just a really, really great episode, of course, with, like I said, I think this is the right time to start, because there was like 50 males at that party. So, I'm expecting episode 3 will probably have more, names crop up, and I think that'll be the cut-off point. Like, anyone who, like, if they start ringing in, like, suspects in episode 4 or 5, for example, I think, they are safe, because what I think, then again, I might be, I don't know what's the word. I might be selling it for, personally, because they, Broadchurch do a good job at their story, so, you know, they could start building up the, you know, where the actual attacker went wrong, from episode 4. But I think there's a suitable, like, I think the more we get to know the characters, the more we can point out where they went wrong. Like I said, I think episode 2 is a great starting point. Episode 3 is potentially, but I think after that is a cut-off point, because for the characters we've got, especially the fact that they are smaller in terms of their, you know, appearances, I guess, compared to the main players, compared to Alec, Ellie, Trish, Beth, I guess, as well as we're going to focus on the rest of Broadchurch. You know, Maggie's got her firm, like her independent for Broadchurch, you know, being absorbed by a larger area of Wessex. Yeah, like their appearances will not be as heavy, so that's why I'm thinking episodes 2 and 3 will probably build up on the suspects, and then, you know, if you rewatch them, you can point out where, or in my terms, I can just look at the reaction and I'll be like, like I did with Joe. But you could point out their, like, the way they acted and how that differs to other potential suspects. So yeah, but like I said, we got a nice range of potential suspects, especially the guy who was with was at that rope factory, of course, because he's got a few stuff going on. Lucas, I think it was the taxi driver, because of course, that's a very strong the way he looked as well, is the fact that, you know, there was the dating thing didn't go according to plan, so, you know, that could be a good motivation to, you know, forcefully attack someone. The ex-husband seems to have quite a bit of good comments as well. Yeah, so there's quite a few people that, you know, have very, very shady reasons why they could attack Trish, but we'll just have to see who it is. I mean, they do seem a bit suspicious, but if out of those three, if I have to put my if there's a person on top of in terms of the suspect list, it's got to be the taxi driver, considering, especially with the fact that Trish revealed that, you know, them two tried a thing on, and, you know, it didn't really work out. So, you know, like I said, there's that burning motivation to, you know, forcefully attack someone, like that desperation, and, yeah, like, if at first you don't well, I don't want to put it like that, but if at first you don't succeed, then you just be a dick. So, that's basically what he did. Like, if it was him, he would just attack that person. So, but no, it was a really, really interesting episode. I do think that I don't know if, yet, but I do think there is that worry going on as well through Alec's mind that, you know, Daisy could be a victim. Especially, I think there's an important, like, I don't think it's just to, you know, have a happier, perspective for Alec's character with, you know, bringing Daisy into the mix, and, you know, cause he's been through crap for these past 2 seasons, so this is like some, light at the end of the tunnel during a dark time. But I do think that Daisy's going to get involved with this situation, and I do think there is that room to feel concerned, especially if she's out late. So, I do think that Daisy might become a victim, and the whole hurry up with this situation is an important factor, because, you know, Daisy might be, you know, the next on the, like, if he attacks again, Daisy might be next on the suspect list, or, you know, not far down the line. So I think there's a bit more of an important reason, as well as, you know, the room for concern in terms of Alec. So yeah, I wonder if Mark is going to go out and try and find Joe, and do some more justice to him, because, of course, he did discuss about how he should have killed him, at the end of season 2. And, whereas Paul's like saying, oh, we did the right thing, but, Mark's like, did we? So, I do think that, he's gonna go out and look for Joe or whatever, and, try to serve his justice. But that's a problem, though. I mean, he's been basically told that he's a free man after, the whole trial basically went south. And even if it's for revenge doesn't work like that. It's like, oh, well, he did, even though we did find him, not guilty, it still doesn't, he might have killed, Danny. It still doesn't give you the right to, you won't get away scot-free if you kill him, for example. So, maybe he won't kill him, but maybe he'll rough him up to the point where, he breaks something on his face or something. I don't know. It seems like Mark has got, especially with Beth's comments, it seems like Mark has got this fixation to find Joe and, beat the shit out of him, basically, or kill him. I don't know. It seems like Mark's fixated on, delivering justice. He's basically being Batman. Well, ish. Broadchurch Batman. No, but, yeah, there's gonna be something that's gonna go down. But yeah, that was a really, really, great episode. Ed's daughter is such a bitch. Yeah, she was in the first, she was giving some really, really, comments in the first episode, and she was at the beginning of this episode, and, Ellie's even said, she pisses on my cornflakes, basically, so, yeah, she's a bit of a, character, but yeah. Yeah, it was very, very interesting, like I said, to delve into the suspects, and, experience, we got to see more of the emotional trauma for Trish, as well as the fact that, she might have stuff to hide herself. She's not, too much of an innocent face, it seems. And she definitely has some skeletons in her closet. So, hopefully not literal ones, because then, this whole case is starting to go a different direction, cause it will soon turn to murder again. That would be a very, very, very weird plot twist, in my opinion. Let's not go there, in case it does happen. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, it was a really, really decent episode, and Series 2 continuing to be very, very intriguing at this point. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!